To prepare a Roblox rig for use with heat, let's start by going to the Roblox GitHub repository. Here you can download the rig that you're looking to use. I'm going to use R15 man. You can download the file right there and you'll get a FBX file. Go ahead and move over to Blender and import that FBX file you just downloaded. Now you'll see it has a mesh and some other control points. We can hide all of that by holding Shift and clicking the eye and then just reactivating the armature. You can also just delete all those mesh points. We don't need any of that stuff, we just need the armature. With the armature selected, let's go ahead and change from object mode to pose mode. And then we are going to make sure that we have symmetry on, and we are going to rotate the shoulder bones and the forearm bones to put this character into more of a T pose. Also, looking down from the top, you're going to want to pull the arms back a little bit. This just kind of helps match more with the T pose that Heat uses. And another little trick is to rotate the feet bone outwards just a touch. This also helps with retargeting. Gets the feet looking a little bit nicer. Now that we have all that done, we can go over to the Heat plugin tools and click Pose to Rest. This will take the current pose and make it the rest pose of this armature. Now let's switch back to object mode, and at this point, this is ready to be retargeted using Heat, or we can go ahead and export it as an FBX. Just make sure you have selected objects and armature chosen, give it a name, and now you can pull that FBX back in anytime you want to retarget a Heat animation to Roblox. Next, we're going to use the Heat plugin to import a Heat armature. The Heat armature is much more of a regular size, so we're going to bring it down to be closer to the size of the Roblox rig. Now I'm going to open the Heat bridge, which is the portal to bringing animations from Heat into Blender and other programs. I'm going to choose this cowboy dance animation right here. I'm going to go ahead and import it straight onto the Heat rig that I've already pulled into the scene. Now the animation is importing. And there we have it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go back over to the Heat plugin and open up the Heat retargeting. I'm going to choose the Heat skeleton as the source, and the target, I will click on the R15 rig. Next, I'm going to click Build Bone List. One important thing to do is remove that root bone. Heat tries to automatically find bones that make sense with each other, but it misses a few. So we're going to add the left lower arm and upper arm, right lower arm and upper arm, left lower leg and upper leg, and right lower leg and upper leg. All right, now that we have all that done, we'll click Retarget Animation. Now we're going to select the Roblox skeleton and export to FBX. Now you're going to go ahead and find the directory you want to save it to, give it a name, and one important thing we need to do here in the export process is make sure that we select just the armature on the object type and selected objects. That will make sure that just the animation is getting exported. Now we're going to go over to Roblox. I've already got an R15 character pulled in. Go ahead and open the animation editor and click this guy. Create a new clip and import from FBX animation. Right there's our cowboy dance. Pull that in and hit play. Just like that, we have a Heat animation straight into Roblox on your R15 rig.